What's up, Wayne Barron here with darkeffects.net, and tonight we are inside of Photoshop CS6. What I'm getting ready to show you will work in CS5 and I think CS4. Not really sure about anything below that. I'm pretty sure it will, but I cannot guarantee it. So, anyway, this is what we're going to be doing tonight. As you can see, we've got our timeline right here. Okay, and whenever the timeline starts, it's blank, of course. And then as each frame progresses, we work our way in. And then after we get in our character here, we stop and pause for 1 second. And then we work our text in, which comes in behind this layer. As you can see here, we've got our main layer, which is our image here. And then up underneath that layer, we have our first text layer, which is the Crysis. And then it works its way in, and then it pauses for 1 second. And then the 3 drops in, which you can see it's in the order right down here at the bottom. The 3 drops in from the top. And then it comes all the way to the end. The little part right here, never mind that, that's just the way that it ended up. So anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this. Let's go ahead and create a new composition here. And we're going to have this one the same as our Crysis one. So it's going to be this one, which is 700 width for pixels and 90 for height. And let's click OK. And I should have went ahead and chose it to pick up the foreground color. And we want to change that to black. Okay, now we want to drag in an image. So I'm going to grab a hold of this image here and then drag it in and drop it. Oops, and we grabbed a hold of our 3. We don't want the 3, we just want the image. Let's try that again. I will have this image right here along with the font for Crysis in the download link below. So let's go ahead and put our image where we want it at, and now let's choose our text tool, and we've got this set at 72 pt. Click right up in here, center it about right up in there, and spell out Crysis. And then that is our Crysis. Drag it below here, and then one more. Let's put a 3 in, and then that is our 3, drag it to the bottom. Okay, so this is basically our layout. This is what it's going to look like. You can add in more effects, you can add in more text, you can have the Crysis 3 come in and then have it go away, and then have available February 19th, 2013, which is actually when it was released, which is my birthday as well. So, but anyway, first thing we want to do here is that we want to move each one of these items off from our stage here. So we grab a hold of that one, and then our 3, we push it up to the top. Now down here in our timeline, it's not usually shown. So what you do is that you look down here, you got mini bridge and timeline. You double click on it or single click. Okay, you single click to open it up, double click to close it. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is that right here, just like we have here, where we create a new layer, we want to do the same thing here. Duplicate selected frame. So you click there, and then you select which layer that you want to work with, and we want to work with this one. Holding down the shift key will allow you to move it, and it will not go up and down, but it will move side to side. So you bring it in a little bit, bring it in a little bit more, and basically you just sit there and just ease them in slightly, and then add in one more frame here, and then change that to a 1, go back to the end or the beginning, and then it does like so. Okay, now let's create a new layer or a new duplicate and change that to no delay. Okay, now we want to bring in our Crysis. So once again, holding down the shift, find the Crysis, will be right there. Create another one, You just keep on performing this task until you get it out where you want it at. And we want it about right up in there. And then we add in one more, and then we change it to 1 second. And let's add in this one and change it to no delay. And then add in one more. Click on our 3, holding down shift so that we can only move it up and down. Grab a hold of it. Let's sort of play around using your up and down arrow key. We actually want to bring this over to about right up in here. So let's go to right there, and then hold down shift, drag it down. And one more should do it. Yeah, about right up in there. And then let's add in one more at the end and change it to 1. Now we come over here to the beginning, and then we run it. I like the way the 3 source, it just slowly levitates itself down, which is pretty cool. But anyway, that is how you make an animated banner. So you can take this banner right here and put it on your site and it'll actually run. And so let's stop it, and then we will save our work here. This is Crysis 3. Save it, and then you come here and save for web. And then you want to make sure that you got it as a GIF image, and then you choose save. And we're going to go ahead and drop this over into our website folder, which is eacrysis.com. And let's go to our graph, and then we're going to leave it like so. And then whenever we run that, which we can run it through here, let's go, let's see here, localhost, Crysis, and that was Crysis 3.gif. Whoops, let's add in a graph. Now, there it goes. And that's how it looks running on your website, or how it would look running on your website. Alright, this is Wayne Barron with darkeffects.net, and if y'all want to see this running live, it will be available on the ea-crysis.com. Alright, y'all have a good one. Bye bye.